We are still in Paso Robles, California, and having a fun battle with the rain. And I mean a hard rain. Last night, this morning, pretty much every night, the rain comes down and it feels like we're gonna get washed away. So everything's been wet. We've been battling moisture in Steve RV in a way that I don't think we've battled before. This is our damp rid, and as you can see, this is one of a few that are completely full right now. So I'm gonna change the damp rid, change our little beads in here. We got a dehumidifier going right now. I had some fans going so that we can circulate some air. I don't know if what do you do for moisture? Do you have a combination? Do you have a secret combination that you do? Can you cut, like, is there like a Nintendo style cheat code where you cut one max air fan going one way, the other going another way? You set 1 to 30, 1 to 40, put your dehumidifier on. I've tried everything. And I mean, it's slowly working. So right now, the back of Steve RV is at a decent level of moisture. This morning, it smelled like wet, like not like a mildew damp, but it felt and smelled like thick, wet air. This is too much talk about moisture. Let's talk about Heartley Farms. That's where we are at right now. It is a beautiful place. If you come to Paso Robles, stay at a campsite if you like, but there are some beautiful harvest hosts in this town to stay at. And you know, you're already going to be going to some of these businesses, some of these places, so why not also stay there and enjoy the same things you're going to buy, the same wines you're going to drink, and just be walking distance from all of those things. So, you know, typical us, we're traveling in the off season for most places. So imagine these trees full of beautiful bright green leaves. This is an event space that has multiple areas. This over here is the bar and kind of hangout space. There is kind of a cabin. There's a pond over here man-made pond. They kind of pump it so that it's cleaner in the summertime so people can swim. She said that the owner of the farm said that the kids come and they usually swim in the farm. There's a tree house for children up front. Now we have another harvest host we're going to. The harvest host tour continues.
Lunchtime.
What you making?
I am making ground chicken with baby bok choy, sesame oil, tamari, chili oil, sriracha. Gonna put some honey in there. I got garlic, ginger, shallot, and just did some red pepper. Some spinach, baby bok choy, quickle. Oh, and those are some kimchi.
That's good.
It's not as good as it normally is.
Why do you say that?
Not as flavorful. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get more soy sauce and chili oil.
Lunch break. Thank you.
I'll tell you something in a second. It's a nice place to park for the night.
Feels quiet. You want to check this Porta John out?
I'm good on checking that out. I think I know what a Porta John looks like.
It doesn't even have a... You open it.
Yeah.
Hey, it looks like what you think it would look like in there.
Whoa. Oh, there's a real bathroom right here.
Oh, well that's pretty nice.
That is pretty nice.
We can use that. Oh, there we go.
Have you ever gone?
No.
Oh, it is like, yeah, I did. It's like the time.
Two ones I want to go to are the food mile, and then
Multi-story parking structure.
Costco,
Right.
but Costco we're not,
Like, you could actually do.
This is a better blend than the one we just
Oh,
had.
100%.
By far.
Easily. Hands down.
You could
Yeah.
clear off parking
Yeah, right, so people can.
around.
You ever study a foreign language?
Yes.
Okay. And when you went to school, did they make you memorize that this word means that, and this
Yes.
word means that? Yeah. So that's not how you do that. Because your brain is constructed to learn language very, very easily. And if you want to learn a different language, then what you have to do is you have to turn off the part of your brain that analyzes stuff and just use the part of your brain that listens. And many other things are like that too.
Okay.
That's the only point I would make about don't be constrained about how everybody tells you you need to think. Analysis is great for mathematics. It's great for language. Whatever it is that people think that you should be doing in your life right now, what are you, 35 or something? Yeah, you don't
Close
have to.
enough.
You don't have to do that. Perfect plan. Get into a van, go wherever.
Exactly.
Work on the internet.
Such an original answer based on, you know, someone always is like, I missed this, or I missed that, I missed this. I like that you close that chapter of your life and you're like, I'm doing something different now, and this is the moment that I'm living in.
I had a great time while I was doing it. And it was done.
We are in Tin City, about to hit some, I don't know what, wineries, tasting rooms, breweries, cider houses, whatever they got here. We did just look at a sign full of, I don't know, it's just a list of all the places that they got where we're about to go. The very top of the sign says, at the end of the day. So you know we gotta go there, because at the end of the day, you gotta just say yes.
Running down the bars.
All right, so we have a red cuvee, and a cuvee is a blend. Here, this blend is a bug in the glass.
Cuvee just means blend. We just learned. We're sitting here like, what's a red cuvee? I've never heard of that.
Sounds
word.
nice.
Sounds so fancy.
But cuvee here is a blend of Grenache
Something that starts with an M.
and
Syrah.
Syrah.
GSM.
GSM.
Grenache, Syrah.
and
Whatever grape starts with an M.
right. I feel like my wine knowledge is real.
It's being tested.
My wine knowledge is good until you get to a place where they exclusively do wine, and then you're just like, ugh. This is like being an online doctor. Like I Googled everything, and I'm like, I know a lot about medicine, and then you show up to a hospital, and it's like, oh, you guys went to school for that. But the fun part about wine is, I can smell it and say whatever I want to say. So on the nose, there's kind of a dankness to it, like an old castle,
Ooh, an old castle.
right?
How old are we talking? 1400s?
Transylvania.
Oh,
Yeah,
Transylvania.
yeah, like vampiric castle. I'm getting kind of like crushed plums.
Okay. Crushed specifically.
Crushed plums, yeah, like
Yeah.
it's like an older ripe smashed plum. There is kind of like a metallic smell to it, like new fencing.
Everyone knows what new fencing smells like. I'm getting strong notes of vanilla. It's really bringing me back to like middle school,
Oh.
middle school days. Yankee Candle.
Okay. Don't say anything yet.
For me, on the first sip, that new fencing really comes through.
Right? It's
Wet wood,
okay. Like
rotting tree trunk.
it's like deep, dark, like the Muppet movie Dark Crystal. This tastes like what the Skeksis drink. Not my favorite.
Not my favorite. It was described to us as, if you don't know what people like, just bring this wine because it's like dinner party wine. It can kind of go with anything. But to be honest, it's kind of middle of the road.
Right. The Cuvée is kind of boring.
Yeah.
But I can see how it'd be middle of the road where it's just like, I think you guys are boring. I came to this dinner party and I think that your food is boring and your house is boring. And congratulations on whatever accomplishment we're bringing this wine for.
This is a great wine for listening to someone talk about their children. This is a great wine for Thanksgiving with your family.
Ooh, okay. Yeah.
This wine is not going to start any fights. You don't talk about politics when you drink this wine.
This Cuvée is like the kind of wine you drink out of a coffee mug while you just watch basketball with your dad. All right, so we are at the Cab Sauv.
What I'm about to say, you're going to have to cut out of the video, but I'm going to go ahead and say it anyway. I'm getting cherry vanilla and underwear on a warm day.
Wait, new underwear or just worn underwear? I'm not cutting that out. I love that you were just like, this wine smells like crotch sweat.
In the best possible way, though.
Sweet, you know that. Sweet.
Before it goes rank.
That's
Right
sweet.
when you're in that sweet spot.
So from the shower to getting dressed,
That musky goodness.
the sweet smell of crotch sweat is what we're drinking.
That's much more interesting than the Cuvée.
Okay, go.
Hold on, I need another sip. A lot of cherries. A little bit of black currant. A little bit of like, I don't want to say oaky. It's not oaky. But there's just a hint of like fresh green twig.
Honestly, this one, if we were talking about vanilla and tobacco, this is the closest to a black and mild as they get. It's like smooth, smoky, a little bit vanilla, with a little cherry feel. This feels like a flavored black and mild.
Yeah, this is like a cherry swisher sweet.
Okay, all right. You kind of want to just sprinkle a little, never mind. Okay. Something floating in my glass. No, that's supposed to leave that in there.
For my underwear.
For my crush.
I like it.
That's good.
It's good.
You like it?
Yes.
Good.
Also, this one, out of all of the ones, has the most legs. Legs are, when you swirl the glass, how slow the wine drips. So like these are legs. So as you can see, the higher the alcohol count, the longer the legs. So like this one is
Like,
gonna get you drunk. It's leggy. This one is This one is 1980s Jamie Lee Curtis.
This one's ZZ Top.
This is, This is Pour Some Sugar on Me video.
This is Hot for Teacher.
This is Pumps and a Bump by MC Hammer. This is Nelly's Tip Drill. This is gonna be on, this is the BET Uncut of wine.
How's the temper? What do you think?
I like it.
You like it? Do you like the cab better?
I think she likes the cab better.
I did
like
like the
this.
cab
There's
better.
like a spiciness to it
Yeah.
that I really like. Yeah.
Absolutely.
For me, it's a little too much vanilla.
A little too much?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Some people don't care for those vanilla undertones.
Yeah.
I don't know if, does your mind go to sweet?
A little
Almost.
bit, yeah. I don't, and I guess I don't normally expect a lot of vanilla from Tempranillo.
And I think that's because we use the French oak.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what other places use for oak-wise, but French oak I don't think is traditional for Tempranillo.
Yeah.
So we kind of...
Yeah, Spanish
Plain.
wine, French oak, yeah.
Exactly.
At the end of the day,
That was a good stop.
it was a pretty good stop. I think it was gonna be the only stop we make. Unless we go back to get olive oil. I've gotten a pretty good buzz. JJ talking about making dinner. We not making dinner.
I mean, mac and cheese.
That was a good wine tasting. At the end of the day, in Tin City, very highly recommended. Now we're gonna make this walk back to the car. Thank you for tuning into these Purple Teeth tours. It's the Purple Teeth tour. All right, so we're gonna go back to the RV. Now, when we get back to Steve RV, please know that we're not gonna get on the road. We're gonna eat Doritos with our eyes closed for a little bit. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for this video. So thank you to our day ones. Thank you to our newcomers. Thank you to anyone who just watched this video for the first time. If you want to subscribe, like, comment, share with everybody that you know. Thank you for watching. And like we say, at the end of the day,